welcome you watching Times Now with me, Akanksha Kajuria. The Karnataka power play has now shifted to the national capital. In fact, we have the latest visuals coming in from the national capital where the outgoing Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has just a while back met with Rahul Gandhi amid the Congress party's big power transition in the state. And those are the visuals on your screen of Siddaramaiah also meeting with Mallikarjun Kharge. In fact, just a while back, he had a meeting with Rahul Gandhi, and now he is at the residence of Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge. Let me get you more perspective and go across to my colleague Imran, who's been tracking every single detail. Good morning, Imran. Take us through the meetings going on in the national capital. Siddaramaiah met with Rahul Gandhi just a while back and now meeting with Mallikarjun Kharge. Take us through what is there on the agenda.
Well, absolutely. And I know as far as, Siddaramaiah, along with his senior cabinet colleagues there, KJ George, Priyank Kharge, and his son Yatindra, political advisor, all are there who met Rahul Gandhi and the family. And he is also there to discuss the cabinet expansion, and where he wants also to protect, people, followers of and their interests there. Now, after meeting Rahul Gandhi, the brass tacks of getting down to the nitty-gritties of it, he's reached ACC President Mallikarjun Kharge. So now the real talk and discussion will happen about the names who will be there in the cabinet, who all can make it or not make it. That's the discussion will happen, and where each details will be chalked out right now. So we have seen that our MLAs have been asked to come to Bangalore tomorrow, and after that all this will be chalked out. And now the major role is about three major role is what they have right now. To first CLP to happen, second is the cabinet expansion, and before that party president needs to be appointed. So all these three discussions are there. Now the Satish Jarkiholi is the front runner, but there are other two too, because the caste combination has to be done properly. If they're going for deputy chief minister, what our sources are telling us, there will be two deputy chief ministers. One is OBC, one is SC. Then what about the Lingayat? What about the minorities? What about the Dalits? So I beg your pardon. What about the OBCs? So all this has to be discussed on who will be the names of it, and all this will be discussed with Siddaramaiah along with the dkshivakumar to completely smoothen out the process there. Now the one achievement the High Command has achieved is a smooth transition which has happened, getting the political heavyweight like Siddaramaiah to without any drama or anything. They managed to successfully ensure that he stepped down from the chief minister. Now is the next process of handing over the government and administration to dkshivakumar, and because there are many loyalists of Siddaramaiah who are not just ministers but also political heavyweights and the community leaders in their own worth about it, and to their old guard, to dislodge them and bring in new faces. That is a big challenge for them, for the High Command, and also for the new Chief Minister dkshivakumar. So all this being smoothened out at the ACC headquarters there. First they went to Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi, I beg your pardon, and then now they are at the APC President Mallikarjun Kharge's house.
All right, we now know who the next Chief Minister is going to be. It is going to be dkshivakumar, but all eyes will be on the CLP meeting that will take place over the weekend, and after that the oath-taking ceremony that will take place in Karnataka. Stay on with us, Imran. We have another breaking update coming in. Sources are telling Times Now that dkshivakumar is all set to become the Karnataka Chief Minister. Change on the KPCC, that is Karnataka Pradesh Congress Committee Chief post, that is also on the cards because he will have to vacate that particular post. Sources have informed that Satish Jarkiholi is the front runner, and he has put forward a condition. He is demanding for a ministerial berth as well if he will be chosen for the post of KPCC president. So that's a big demand that has come in from Satish Jarkiholi, who is the PWD minister still. He is demanding, he's a front runner for the post as far as KPCC chief is concerned, but there's one condition. He is saying that he wants the ministerial post as well. Let me get you more perspective and go back to my colleague Imran on this. Actually, let me bring in Sabyasachi on this. Sabyasachi, do take us through the details about the meeting that is going on in the national capital. Just a while back, Siddaramaiah met with Rahul Gandhi, and he's meeting Mallikarjun Kharge right now, and he has come with a list of the names that he wants to be part of the cabinet. Give us more details.
Well, it's a crucial meeting currently going on with Siddaramaiah at present at the residence of Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge. Earlier, he held a meeting with Congress Chairperson Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi as well, and Randeep Surjewala and other leaders was also present in that meeting. Now, clearly, now both the leaders, whether it is dkshivakumar or Siddaramaiah, they are holding rounds of meeting with the Congress High Command to decide on the structure of the cabinet, who is going to be part of the new cabinet of the Congress government in the state of Karnataka. Now, what's ahead for dkshivakumar? For dkshivakumar, it's going to be a huge challenge to fit the loyalist of Siddaramaiah. Now, we are learning from the sources that most unlikely some of the loyalists of Sidda camp will not find a place in the new cabinet of dkshivakumar. Meanwhile, I'm reporting from the private residence of dkshivakumar here in the national capital. Both dkshivakumar and Siddaramaiah landed here in the national capital yesterday late in the night, and till now there has been no movement of dkshivakumar because he was expected to also hold and go for meeting with Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge as well as Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. But till now there has not been any movement, but the demands from Siddaramaiah has been put across to the high command, where he wants that the loyalist of the Sidda camp must find a place in the cabinet, and also he has demanded that his son should be put into the cabinet berth, and other demands also has been put across. But also we are learning from the sources that the Congress party is of the view that going in the future there is going to be 4 deputy chief minister to balance the regional and social structure in the state of Karnataka.
Absolutely, the Congress party will have to balance the caste equation as well. Stay on with us, Sabasati. I'll come back to you once again. We have another breaking update coming in as far as the KPCC chief post is concerned, because the man in question as of now is in fact Satish Jarkiholi. He's the front runner for this post, but he has put one condition. He's demanding a ministerial berth. And at this point in time, we're learning that the supporters of Satish Jarkiholi are holding special prayers for him in Belagavi amid the buzz over a possible change in the KPCC president post. Let me go across to my colleague Nyamika, who's been tracking all the details from the national capital. Nyamika, tell us more about the change in the KPCC chief post, because we're learning that Satish Jarkiholi is the front runner for this post, but he has put forth one condition. He is demanding a ministerial berth as well. He's the current PWD minister. Take us through what your sources are telling you about this.
Well, yes, Akansha, this is the demand which is being raised by Mr. Satish Jarkiholi, as his name is there. He is one of the front runners for the post of the KPCC president, and for that reason, he is basically of the view that if he will be chosen by the Congress High Command for this particular position, then he should also be given a ministerial berth, as now the cabinet expansion is also on the cards. There will be new faces who are going to be inducted in the cabinet in the state of Karnataka, and that is the reason why Mr. Satish Jarkiholi is also, making this demand before the party high command. But right now we have also seen that how his name is also being backed by Mr. Siddaramaiah. He's being considered very close to him, and in fact it is also of the view of many of the senior leaders within the Karnataka Congress that he can actually take forward the legacy of the agenda politics, and that is the only reason why his name is under consideration. Right now there is this meeting which is currently going on inside 10 Rajaji Marg, where Siddaramaiah is being present. He is holding talks with the Congress President Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge. Just before that, he also held deliberations with Rahul Gandhi, and it is being told that in fact this particular this discussion had also taken place, that who should actually be given this responsibility, as this is a very important position, because now after 2 years there are going to be assembly elections as well in the state of Karnataka. How there is going to be an attempt to be made on the part of the Congress party to make a balance in terms of the caste equations as well, and that is the only reason why Mr. Satish Jarkiholi's name is also under consideration to give this particular position of the KPCC president.
Absolutely, and let's also focus on the visuals that are coming in. Several supporters gathered at the temples, and they offered prayers wishing that Jarkiholi gets a bigger role in the Karnataka Congress leadership. Thank you so much, Imran, Sabasachi and Yamika, for sharing those details with us.